Hey, what's up all? It's Jono here, and welcome back to Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Gates to Infinity. So last time, the identity of that mysterious Pokemon that was sighted around Post Town has finally been revealed, but it turns out the Pokemon might not be a bad Pokemon, especially considering Virizion knows the Pokemon, that being Umbreon. But unfortunately we don't know too much about what his deal is right now, because he seems to be in a bit of a bad state right now, so we'll have to wait and see when he gets better, although we did do I think we did a new dungeon last time to pass the time, so it's now the next day, so hopefully maybe we'll hear something new. What do you reckon, Watson? Let's give it all again today. Alright, fair enough, we will do just that. Do we have an update? I think we might do. Oh, it's Timber. Hey! Umbreon's up and moving now. Oh, okay. Really? After just a day? Yeah, only problem is he says he's got to get out of Post Town right away. What? Of course, we told him not to push it, but he just ain't listening to a word anybody says. So the Signora told me to come and get you. Okay, well that's fair enough. I'll get everyone together. It seems like... yeah, Umbreon is definitely in no fit shape to move about right now. Hey, fella, you shouldn't push yourself yet. But if I don't make it in time... ugh. Come on, listen to reason. It's just too soon to be moving around like that. Rest up a bit longer, okay? Umbreon. Virizion. Seems like I owe you for clearing up the misunderstanding about me. I've got to thank you for that. And while I'd love to stay and chat, I've got a prior appointment. Seems you have a reason to be in such a rush. Ugh, but you're not getting anywhere in that condition. Umbreon, why don't you explain what's going on? That's probably a good idea, because, well, at least now they're up and about and conscious, hopefully we can actually understand what you're doing. We might be able to help, you know? That's true enough. Fine. Let me start from the beginning. Oh boy, is it story time? Alright. Oh, okay, I was going to say story time, but I guess we're just jumping straight to the end. What? You ran all the way to Post Town? Because you were being attacked by some strangers? That's right. They attacked Espeon and me out of the blue. We both ran off in different directions. I was lucky enough to end up here, but Espeon, she's probably still on the run from those monsters. I've got to go. I have to find her. So that's why. But why do you think someone would have attacked you two? My guess is they were probably after these. Are these cards? Is this your first time seeing them? Yes it is, although... wait, didn't Swadloon find something that kind of looked like that? Because I'm pretty sure I said that as well as a red gem. Didn't Swadloon find some cards? I wonder if these are them. They're called Enter cards. See, everyone knows that the land around here is has unusually high mysteriosity. But even the mysterious power in these kinds of areas does obey some rules. It follows certain paths, what we call ley lines. The flow of these ley lines affects and determines the mysteriosity in an area. Once we realised that, dungeon researchers like Espeon and I began to wonder, what if we could use the power of those ley lines for ourselves? That's where the Enter cards come in. As for what the Enter cards actually do, well... oh dear. Hey, why are you all asleep? Huh? Were we sleeping? I guess so. It was like some awesomely powerful spell that was cast over us, like being hypnotized. I, for one, had a lovely dream. Now I feel all refreshed. Sorry, I guess my explanation was a little on the technical side. Seeing it for yourself is probably the easiest way to understand it. Let's go outside. But not in that condition, Umbreon. Go on, you two. Help him out. Okay, then. Come on, we've got you. You up to walking, Umbreon? Yeah, sorry about this. Well then, okay. Well, I guess a demonstration would be better. Meanwhile, Pat Rat late to the party here. Whoa, what's going on up here? Yeah, but it's trying to show us a real treat. So what it'll be? Well, I've got some cards out. So... Is this our own version of the Pokemon trading card game? Oh, or maybe it's a crossover. Maybe it's Yu-Gi-Oh! Alright, this ought to do it. Everybody, if you could step back a bit. Here we go, alright. Whoa, the lights! What the heck is going on? What is that thing? It's a Magna Gate. It's an entrance to a dungeon. An entrance to a dungeon? Yeah, though this one isn't complete. We start by crafting enter cards for the ley lines we want to read. Then using different combinations of those cards and varying their placement, we can change the flow of the ley lines and force them into new patterns, you see. Then, boom, you've got the entrance to a dungeon. The entrance to the dungeon that you see before you now, it's a particularly special one. Chances are, no one else in the world has ever used it. It's a path that Espeon and I finally found after compiling all our years of research. We're using the power of the sun and the moon to manipulate some serious ley lines. But these two cards here aren't enough to summon up a real Magna Gate. I'd need the other two cards if I wanted to summon and use a usable Magna Gate. Okay then. I see. I think I get it now. And the other cards you need are with Espeon, are they? Yeah, my enter cards and Espeons. By combining both sets, it seemed like we were finally going to be able to complete our research. But we were attacked right after we finished making these cards. That's why I've got to assume that the enemy's after our enter cards. When you consider the fact that no one has attacked you since you've been here, it seems they might be trying to avoid drawing attention to themselves. I don't know about that, Swanner. They could just want you to think that, then they strike, out of the blue. At any rate, we can all protect Umbreon together as long as he's here. Which just leaves Espeon. What? You mean... There's no way we wouldn't save her after hearing all this. We can't just sit back and relax when someone's in trouble. We're the Dynamo after all. Leave it up to us. We'll definitely bring Espeon back safe. There aren't even words. I promise I'll pay you back for this somehow. I think Espeon ran off in the direction of the Crags of Lament. I know I saw some of our pursuers heading that way. I'm sorry, but I'm counting on you for this one. You've got to save Espeon from them. We will. You can believe that. Jono, you can decide who's going to go, right? When everything's ready, let's set out at once. We're going to the Crags of Lament and saving Espeon. Okay, well, we got ourselves our new job. We're finally getting somewhere. So yes, we are definitely going to save Espeon, but before we do, does anyone have any other words? They did say it was the entrance to a dungeon, didn't they? They could just summon up entrances to dungeons like that? Yeah, interesting. That Umbreon lad collapsing here in town, the eerie lights in the sky, I cannot help but think they may be related. Oh, you never know. Oh my goodness. I just saw some lovely lights, but more important, this time my stone is definitely going to crumble. Oh my goodness. If my home crumbles now, I don't know what I'll... goodness me, I would be so embarrassed I couldn't face anyone ever again. Goodness, no, I've got to do something. So you're still on a quest to find like a better home, are you, Dwebble? What about you, Rufflet? I heard up here because I heard you could see some kind of amazing light. Oh, what is that thing? Yeah, well, let's see. Oh, hello, Trubbish. You're back in town again, are you? I decided there was no point in being half-hearted about it. So yesterday I marched right up to Sonorous Swanners in Trub, and I apologise for stinking up her place like that. And then that grand lady, she said that she hadn't minded at all, and I wasn't to worry. I was so touched. That was the first time that I ever felt so happy being in a clean place. Oh, that's cool. Also, oh yeah, that's the sign saying no swimming, but I want to swim. Okay, you're just a dojo. Got the gold, but I don't really want to sell any right now. Although, having said that, we did go to a dungeon last time, and I probably have some boxes to open up. Let me just have a quick look. Yes, I have 2 to open. Okay, that's fine. We'll have 2 to open. So, let me just very quickly bust open these 2 boxes. You know what? I'm always happy with having a bunch of max elixirs, so let's just keep smashing these boxes and hopefully we'll get something good. The retaliating skill. Ooh, another team skill. Okay. The retaliating skill is one of the team skills. If you learn the retaliating skill, when one of your teammates faints, other teammates' stats, that is attack, special attack, and accuracy, will be temporarily boosted. Team skills have effects on all teammates, so the Dynamo have learned the retaliating skill. Okay, interesting. That's pretty cool. Right, I think what I'm going to do a very quick bit of inventory management, then we'll rearrange, I was going to say rearrange our team, but thinking about it, we might just take the current team that I have with us, that being myself, Watson, Emolga, and Virizion. Especially considering this might be a tough dungeon, I'm just a bit worried that Dunsparce might still not be strong enough, so we'll probably go with that team, but before we do, I'm going to do some inventory management, and I'm going to see whether I can actually maybe build a new facility or 2, but I don't know if I have the resources for that, or whether we should just go to the dungeon straight away. Anyway, let me just do some inventory management, and maybe just see if there's anything interesting for sale at Kecleon's shop. Okay, so I've just done some inventory management, and just having a look at what materials I have. I don't have enough materials to build a lot of these facilities here, but I do have enough materials to build some of these dojos. And you know what? I think I am going to build like a water and an electric dojo at some point, because that could be useful. And there's a couple of others that I definitely want to maybe look at building. Now, the Sunken Treasure, this is the one that it says tilt the 3DS system to play, and which I said that I'm not sure whether I could do that on the emulator. Well, I had a little look at the settings, and it looks like there is the possibility that I might be able to manipulate the tilting using the emulator, so I might give that a go at some point. But you know what? Seeing as we have a very important mission to do, I think we'll skip doing the facilities building for now. We're just going to head straight to the Crags of Lament. Go straight there. Okay then. And just straight into it seems. Okay, that's fine. Also, before we start, let me just make sure our moves are all okay. Looks like they are, in which case let's just make a start. Also, take care of this Venipede. There we go. Ooh, wow, that's a very quick level up for Virizion. Very good. Not too bad. Also, I didn't mean to mash the A button like that. Probably best not to use takedown there, Virizion. Try using something like, well, I guess that would work. But I would have thought using, oh, hang on. Oh, here we go. Virizion's got herself a little bit busy here. Ooh, but I will take the money, though. Ooh, endure, you jerk. But one little tap, there we go. I will gladly take the max elixir though, very nice. Right, and maybe one thing I should look at is, what am I looking for? Status. Well, first of all, let's have a look at the team skills. So yeah, we've got self-control, which is always nice to have. Tough, and obviously we now got retaliating. Also, in terms of tactics, yeah, even though it has Let's Go Together, everyone seems to want to go on their own if they get distracted. So I think what we're going to do is I am going to have all members just go on follow me for the time being, instead of us going like all our separate ways, because that's probably what's causing a lot of the annoyances I have with all like my team members just going off on their own. Also, that was a completely waste of time going around that way, but that's fine. Wow, this is, this better lead somewhere. Okay, well, there's the stairs. Let's not go up there just yet. I just want to have a little peek and see. Oh. Here you go, Watson. Take over. Thank you. But looks like that was completely worthless, so never mind. Right, let's all keep on going, and you know what? I could go and check out more of the floor, but you know what? Let's just move on. And actually thinking about it, I don't necessarily need to worry because I'll get a notification if there happens to be a detour. But then again, it's a case of do I want to check out any detours? Oh, hang on, I saw you. Nicely done there, Emolga. Ooh, well, thank you for the level up. Ooh, I can learn a new move. Okay. Electro Ball. Okay, and it cuts corners. Ooh, that actually would be very useful. That could be very useful, actually. And you know what? I don't really use Fake Out that much. So you know what? We're going to forget Fake Out and we'll have Electro Ball, because that will be very useful if we happen to find ourselves around a corner. What if Emolga will learn Electro Ball at some point? And yep, of course, Watson also leveled up. Excellent. Okay, we're getting stronger and stronger, which is very good. And let's keep on going for now. Dead end, absolutely nothing. Let's just... Oh, hello, Swinub. I was going to say take over Watson, but that didn't quite work. Take over, Watson. Thank you. Lovely razor show. Oh, the stairs already. Okay, let's not rush into it, although someone was clearly there. Okay, there was a Pokemon right behind Verizon. That's absolutely fine. Of course, you're going to use Protect, so I'm just going to do that and say screw you to you, Venipede. Okay, this is literally leading me to nowhere other than a very long path, which I'm now starting to wonder whether this was a complete waste of time. Going all this way. Yeah, this looks like a waste of time. In fact, actually, rather than go all the way over there, let's have a look at the room. Yep, absolutely nothing. And there is a path going up that way, but I don't know if that's the way we want to go. Let's go back this way. Okay, we've got some money at least. That's good. Oh, wow, that path doesn't go that way. Okay, well, that's fine. Well, you know what? I think that's more or less this floor covered. There's a little bit that I missed, but... Oh, hang on. I see an enemy in the distance. Just a Swoobat. And thankfully, it looks like everyone is actually following me instead of going on their own little adventure. So this is probably the best thing going forward. Probably should have done that sooner instead of getting constantly annoyed at the fact that... some of my teammates were kind of... Oh dear. There we go. That's fine. There we go. Poor Watson. Frozen like that. Well, stairs already. Let's not be too hasty. Let's have a little wander around at the very least. Let's see. Oh, this is a big area. Let's have a quick look. See if it's worth going all the way up here. Not really. Well, so far in terms of items, I'm not really finding much. So I don't know if it's worth going on a massive, like, proper explore of the place. So another Whimsicott. Oh my god, what's going on here? There's a massive queue here. There's a massive queue here. So annoyingly, I missed. I really should consider getting myself some of the dojos made, just to see if we can, well, not necessarily boost the attacks, the strength of the attacks, but certainly to boost, like, the accuracy. That might be something worth doing, but I'll wait until after we've done this mission, and then probably get into a lull. Oh, also cutscene already. It's Espeon. Uh-oh. You can't escape us, no matter how quick you scamper. Where? Where are you? Wouldn't you like to know? Why don't you come find us? I'm the one running from you here. Why would I come after you? I'm trying to get away. And you'll never catch me, not fools like you. Besides, I know what you're after, and I'll never hand them over to you. What a troublesome girl. But she's looking pretty tired, ain't she? It's only a matter of time before we nab her. We'd better finish this up fast, though, or we'll be the ones getting run ragged next. Playtime's over then, and so is Espeon's freedom. Well, that's confirmed it, so Espeon is indeed in the Crags of Lament, so we're definitely on the right track, but we need to hopefully catch up. Also, double trouble with the Venipede here, but I just realised all our moves and that have been replenished, even though it's only been like even though this is only now the 3rd floor, so that's cool. Right, let's keep on going. Not much to be found. Okay, there's a Swoobat with a max elixir, even though I've already got a ton of them. It's not the worst thing in the world to constantly have like a surplus of. So we'll keep on going and hopefully we can find a dead end. Awesome. Love finding... Oh, and of course, because there's no walls, I literally just saw a Swoobat fly off in the distance there. You think you're pretty smart, don't you, Swoobat? Yeah, trying to be sneaky there. Anyway, nicely taken care of that Swinub. Another Venipede. Ah, you know what, this is a good opportunity to try Electro Ball. Ooh, wow, that was enough to convince Venipede to join the team. Alright, cool, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, we'll have you join Venipede, but as always, you'll head back to Paradise. Yep, send Venipede back. And let's keep on exploring a little bit. Hopefully we'll find the stairs sooner or later. But once again, this is a very long path, and this is something I'm noticing and this is definitely a pattern I'm noticing in this game. There seems to be an awful lot of, like, really long single paths. Now, I know there have been long paths in previous Mystery Dungeon games, but I don't know if it's just me, but it just feels like it's a little longer. These paths are a lot longer than they typically would be. Anyway, I don't know if it's worth trying to find anything else, so let's just keep on. Let's just advance to the next floor. Okay, there's a Venipede. Using Defense Curl, that's absolutely fine. It's not really going to help you there, Venipede. Ooh, cheeky. Swinub, I just saw at the top there. Scott picked up an all-power orb. The only problem is Watson's not moving closer to me. Maybe that's a slight disadvantage of the... Maybe that's a slight disadvantage of the using the follow me like command rather than let's all go together. Also, Go away, Whimsicott. I will take the all-power-up orb, though. That's pretty cool. Right, okay, splitting the path. Let's just keep going. Dead end. I was going to use the moving look around thing, but nah, it's fine. Let's keep on going. Let's go this way, then. Swine up. There's clearly a sleeping Pokemon there. Oh, and so am I. Okay, Can everyone help while I just take a little quick snooze? Thank you. Oh dear. Yeah, adventuring in mystery dungeons is tiring work. You gotta have a little nap at some point. Whether I really want to or not, that's another matter, but still. As long as I have my teammates, it's always I'm pretty sure I'll always have time. I'll always have nap time. Anyway, this went absolutely nowhere. What a waste of time going this way was. Well, I guess not necessarily, although I did see a Venipede go in the other direction, but let's ignore it for now. It'll probably catch up to us. But we'll worry about that another time. Okay, there's the stairs. Probably not going to find anything else, especially considering the other path is probably going to be in one massive dead end. So I'm not going to worry. Oh, okay, looks like we made it to a checkpoint already. That's fine. I'll tell you what, seeing as we're here, let's actually deposit a few things that I've picked up that I don't need, like, duplicates of. So let's just get rid of... Actually, I don't have a huge amount, but you know what? Let's just deposit them anyway. And you know what? In terms of money, I've actually got quite a lot on me right now. So just in case something really bad happens, I am going to deposit well over 3,000, and I'll withdraw the money another time. Right, you know what? Let's keep on going and see how much further we've got of the Crags of Lament. Wow, straight away by the stairs. Ah, but we should at least do a little bit of exploring. I'm probably not going to go too far away. Okay, here comes a Venipede. Oh, I see something sparkling on the floor there. Wow, nicely hit there, Emolga. I didn't think you'd, like, I mean, you technically have the range there, but I didn't think you'd actually get to at the Venipede from there. Ooh, a gold bar, okay. Cofagrigus is gonna like that. Right, so, okay, I've got a split in the path. Let's just have a quick look around here, but probably not gonna find much of interest. Probably not worth it, to be honest. That's clearly gonna be a dead end. A quick peek up here, but this just looks like another potential long way to a dead end. Yeah, I don't think it's worth it. No, it's not worth it. Let's keep on going. Let's get back to the stairs, but there is a Swoobat somewhere. The problem is it's probably flying over the giant gaps, so probably not worth trying to pursue after, so let's just keep on going. Couple of Wonder Tiles, not worried about that. More Whimsicott. I saw you creep up there, whoever that was. Who was that just went up there? I think it was a Swinub. Oh, it's a dead end. Watson, it's all up to you. Except you're using Endure, you little jerk. Ooh, at least that involved a level up for a Molgus. That's nice. And you dropped the box for me. Excellent. We'll get that cracked open once we return back to Paradise. Or Post Town, rather, I should say. My accuracy is down, so you know what? Let's go back to this room. And there we go. Step on a Wonder Tile. And, okay, stairs. Another Whimsicott. Nice, and I'll gladly take the Petrify Orb. Stairs already, which is nice, but unless I find anything of interest... Okay, another orb. A health orb. Okay. Swine Orb, not gonna bother. Not gonna bother with that Swine Orb. Oh, look at that. Now I'm bloody frozen. Thanks, Watson. A little bit overkill there with the second move there, but you know what? That's absolutely fine. Right, get rid of that Whimsicott, and let's just move on to the next floor. There is a Pokemon in the room. Okay, it's just the Venipede. Nice, paralyzed. Got rid of you, but now we have a Swine up to deal with. But if you use Mud Slap, that's fine. We've literally got two. Ooh, a box. We've literally got 2 Wonder Tiles, so let's just get Watson recovered from that. Very nice. And ooh, we've actually got some decisions here. Let's go around this way, even though this is probably. Yeah, it's going to go around here, but that's fine. At least there's a path. Let's see where this goes. Apart from a very long way. Okay, there's... It's an Oranberry. Is it worth it? Probably not. So let's leave them alone. Even though getting your battle experience could actually be useful. Oh, sod it. Ooh, that was powerful. No, 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 no. Wow, you are pretty powerful there. Nice. Okay. Probably wasn't the best idea to take care of that Excadrill, but yeah, whatever, it's fine. Yeah, it's absolutely fine. Decent amount of experience points for it, admittedly, so that's always nice to have. Okay, let's go this way. But that's probably going to take me back to that room all the way up there. So let's go back this way. Let's now go this way. Come on, give me something good. Okay, there's a Pokemon in the distance. It's just a Swinub. Who happened to be the one that was holding that Oranberry, so that's always nice. Also, still no sign of the stairs. Oh, I take that back. We found the stairs. Let's just keep on going. Okay, no sign of Espeon yet. Only on the 9th floor. There is a Pokemon in the distance. It's just a Swinub. You're just using Mud Slap. That's absolutely fine. Go. As soon as we find a Wonder Tile for you, Watson. Uh-oh. Bunch of Pokemon. You take care of it, Watson. Thank you. Oh, of course you're going to use Protect. Go. Get rid of you. Oh. And of course you're going to use Protect. Let's try Electro Ball again. I think Watson missed that attack. Oh wait, because of course you're still feeling the effects of the Mud Slap, aren't you? Okay, well we found the stairs already, but I was going to say let's not be hasty, but I don't know. I don't know if I really want to go all the way around looking for stuff only to not really find anything. So you know what? Let's keep on going. And this looks like... Oh, have we made it to the end? Or is this another little checkpoint? Ah, looks like Espeon might have run into a dead end. Oh my... I was not expecting it to be a Perugly. All this running and dodging is really wearing me out. But it looks like we've got you perfectly cordoned now. Ah... Hey, Perugly, at least you got the easy part. I'm the one who had to run ahead and cut her off. Oh boy, it's a Toxicroak. I'm super tired, Croak. Oh dear, Toxicroak. Perhaps a sign you need more exercise, You're the one to talk. I saw you huffing and puffing back there. Now, hand them over. Give us everything you've got. Like she's going to listen to you. It'll be faster to just take them by force. Uh-oh. Yeah. What's up? This girl doesn't... She doesn't have anything on her. What? Hey, where do you stash them? Where are the enter cards? If you don't tell us, we'll have to force it out of you. I hope you're prepared, Espeon. So, here we go. Stop, now! That looks like it must be Espeon over there. Ah, alright, we made it. Yeah? What's this? Who are you strangers? We're the Dynamo, and we're here to save Espeon. What are these fools talking about? I don't get it. Ah, you're so irritating. I just want to get this job over with. Guess we just have to take care of them then. Let's get this over with quick. You're right. Looks like that's our only choice. Here they come. I don't know who you fools are, but you picked the wrong party to crash. Let's go. Yeah, well, good luck with that. Especially as we have all of us to join in. Now, first of all, let's go back to status. Let's go into the tactics meeting, and all members, just go after foes. Even though I feel like that's also the same as let's go together. Yeah, if it sees a foe, it takes a step forward. Right. So maybe that's what's constantly screwing me over, even though it feels like it got to go after foes. Right, so I need all of you to go after foes because everyone's just in the background right now. Well, first of all, let's use Thunder Wave. There we go, let's just stop this Perugly. And storing energy. Well, you know what, if you're going to do that, I'm going to paralyze you as well. Yeah, good luck with that, Toxicroak. Good luck with that, Toxicroak. You know what? Let's. I'm actually going to focus on this Toxicroak, actually. You're just using Growl. That's absolutely fine. Okay, you've recovered from your paralysis. I don't want to use your. I think you used Revenge or whatever it was. So I'm just going to constantly screw you over, Toxicroak. There we go. Nah. And let's keep on going. Let's change our attention to Perugly. Yeah, I can't let you move. Oh, it actually missed, but that's fine. We got Perugly at least. Uh-oh. Began storing energy, but that's fine. Yeah, no problem. See? Team Dynamo. Oh, no nonsense. Yeah. How do you like that, guys? There! Ah! Scram! Cowards. Hey, you okay? Did they get you? We're here to help you. Umbreon told us everything. I see. Umbreon, he... Thank you for saving me. I've probably seen better days. But I'll be fine. No, I am fine. Pokemon like that can't get the better of me. You've got some guts at least, that's for sure. I'm glad to hear it. More importantly though, I must hurry to Post Town. There's something I have to be sure of. Got it, let's go then. Umbreon's waiting for us too. Okay then. But interestingly, it seems like Espeon does not have those enter cards, so... Wonder what's happened to those enter cards. Well, hopefully we'll find out sooner or later, unless Espeon just placed them somewhere. Espeon! Umbreon! I'm so glad you're alright. I was more worried about you. But As much as I just want to enjoy this moment with you, there's something I have to... I know, Espeon, but we've got to at least thank Jono and the others properly first. Of course. Jono, Watson, everyone, I owe you all so much. You saved us. Neither of us would be here without you. No problem, we're just glad you're both okay. But the Pokemon who attacked you two, who could they be? Who knows? I've got no idea who they are, but... Umbreon. They really were after the Enter cards. So they were, that was my guess. I really don't know who the Pokemon that attacked us were, but if they were after the Enter cards, then their goal seems obvious enough. Either they must want to get in the way of our research, or they plan to steal the Enter cards because they want to go to the Great Glacier themselves. What? Hey, wait up. You just said... You know you just said something amazing like it was nothing, right? Huh? Did I really? I just said they might be after the Enter cards to get to the Great Glacier. The Great Glacier? You say you can actually go to the Great Glacier? That mighty distant glacier that ne'er Pokemon had ever reached? You say you can go there? Ah, right. I guess I haven't mentioned any of this yet, had I? The two of us have dedicated our careers to studying the Great Glacier. Deep within the Great Glacier, that's where it must be. The great crystal that causes all matter surrounding it to float in the air. That is what Umbreon believes. The great crystal that makes matter float? There's no way to prove it exists except by going to the Great Glacier itself. But in front of the Great Glacier, there's a huge crevasse that prevents anyone from ever reaching it. That's why we thought of using the ley lines. We want to use them to create a dungeon that would lead beyond the crevasse. That dungeon would get us right up to the base of the Great Glacier. If we could just make Enter cards that will create such a dungeon, we should be able to reach the Great Glacier. At least we think so. That's amazing! Then that means with both of your sets of Enter cards together, you could actually reach the Great Glacier? Pretty much, though we still need to make a few more adjustments. But it might be too late for that now. Espeon, from the looks of things, you don't have your Enter cards anymore, do you? Did those crooks steal them from you? It's fine, it doesn't matter if they did. I don't even care about losing the Enter cards. As long as you are safe and here with me again, then Honestly, Umbreon, could you not leap to your own conclusions without giving me a chance to explain? The Enter cards weren't stolen. What? But instead, well, I almost would have preferred it if they had been. The truth is that I've done something I truly regret, Umbreon. Oh, you're here. Are you alright? You didn't get hurt. Please tell me you're okay. Wait a minute. So it was Espeon that... Wait, so it was Espeon that left those cards, not Umbreon. Although I guess that kind of makes sense, you know, with the red jewel on top of Espeon. But then again, Swadloon still has that red gem, right? Ah, okay. Yes, ma'am, I'm just fine. And these are... Right, so that explains it, because obviously we saw that cutscene in, what was it, in Flora Forest, where we were looking for Swadloon, and Swadloon found, well, a red gem and those two cards. I thought it was Umbreon that found them. Huh, right, okay, that seems to explain a few things, actually, no? Are those the Enter cards? Well, why'd Swadloon have them? I kept my promise, ma'am. I didn't tell nobody, not anybody. Yes, I see that. Thank you, little one. You must have been so scared. Nah, I wouldn't get scared over that. I'm really strong. I'm so glad. Please forgive me. I'm really okay, ma'am. Honest. Oh, please don't cry. What in the world is going on? I really can't imagine. Miss Espeon, it's nice to meet you. I am this boy's mother. Oh, I'm so sorry. What I did was unforgivable. Because of my actions, your son, this sweet child, was put in danger. In danger? If you don't mind, could you please explain what happened to my son? Of course. Ever since I lost sight of Umbreon, I've been on the run from our pursuers. I tried to make it into Post Town, but my enemies were always one step ahead. I've been so close to Post Town for so long, but never made it to safety. I buried my precious belongings so they wouldn't fall into the wrong hands. But I couldn't stop worrying, so I went back to my hiding spot in Inflora Forest. Right, okay. I made my way to the spot where I had buried my things. Every moment, I felt like my enemies might be only a few steps behind me. But when I reached my hiding spot, this young boy was there. You, what do you think you're doing? Ah, sorry, the enter cards. This child had dug up my precious belongings. There they were, in the dirt, including the enter cards. Oh, does this all belong to you, ma'am? I'm really sorry. I wouldn't have disturbed them if I knew they belonged to someone. I was rattled. If my pursuers had found this child, the enter cards would have been lost forever. More importantly, though, if they had followed me into the forest, we still might be attacked at any moment. What to do? I searched desperately for an answer, and that's when I made a mistake. Child, you must listen carefully to what I'm about to say. Okay. No, not like this. If I look desperate, he'll just be frightened. I have to be calm. Ready? Listen, it's true that these things belong to me, but is there something here that you wanted in particular? Yeah, I thought this red stone was really pretty. Is that right? Then I'll give you this stone. What, really? It's yours. But first I need you to make me a promise. I want you to take those cards with you as well. These cards? That's right, I want you to keep them until I come to get them back from you. And the cards will be our little secret, alright? Just yours and mine. I don't want you to tell anyone else about these cards. What do you think? Can you promise me that? Yeah, I will. I promise. I won't tell nobody about your cards, ma'am. I live in Post Town. Come visit soon, okay? I will. There's the rustling. That noise! Is someone coming? Okay then, I've got to be going, but you're going straight home, right? Your mother will be worried about you. Yeah, I'll head back now. Actually, I bet that rustling was just me and Watson. Woohoo! I got the red jewel! And that was how I ended up entrusting the enter cards to this child. Well, I mean, that explains why Swadloon literally said nothing, despite the fact it looked like he actually got attacked, but as it turns out, it was not that at all. Okay, I think we finally figured out what on earth happened in Inflora Forest. But afterward, I realised what I'd done. My folly. Despite any promises, our secret might not remain a secret for long. By placing the enter cards in this child's care, if the Pokemon pursuing us somehow learned that he had the cards, it's certainly true that our wee Swadloon would have been the one to pay. As soon as I realised that, I hurried back to Inflora Forest at once. But I was too late. Swadloon was gone. We must have just passed one another. You probably headed back into the forest, right after we had gone to rescue Swadloon. I may have been desperate, but thinking about the danger I put that innocent boy in, But I was on the run every moment after that. I never had a chance to look for him. And the whole time I was running, I was positively sick with worry. thank goodness. Oh, thank goodness nothing happened. Please don't cry, Miss Espeon. Listen to my mom. Please don't cry. You were so afraid, and you acted on that fear. You felt you had no other choice. Yet even while you were being hunted, you kept my son in your heart. Thank you. And most importantly, my Swadloon kept his promise to you. That makes me proud. He is surely stronger by having shared this secret with you and being true to his word. As a mother, I am grateful to you for that gift, Miss Espeon. That's great, Espeon. Yes, everything has worked out. That's one mystery solved at least. But Umbreon, what are the two of you planning to do now? Yeah, about that. If it's not too much trouble, would it be alright if we stayed here a bit longer? There's a good chance we'll be targeted again as soon as we leave Post Town, and neither of us is in the best shape right now. I suppose that's probably for the best. Of course you can stay. We aren't expecting any other guests, so keep your rooms as long as you need them. Nice. We'll definitely take you up on that. Everyone should get used to seeing us as a regular fixture in the inn for a while. You'll still have to pay your bills, of course. I knew that. It's fine. Unless you fancy living in paradise. Today was definitely eventful, but at least Espeon wasn't hurt, right? When we first met Espeon, I thought she was really tough, but she also takes things seriously and tries really hard, and I never thought she'd just burst into tears like that. Umbreon's really single-minded too. I like him. I really like both of them. It's true. It's obvious even to us how serious Espeon and Umbreon are about their research. And what about the enter cards they study? And the Magna Gate created by those cards? At that moment, when that circle of light flooded the hill, the sight of that Magna Gate appearing from the middle of that blinding light, that's something I'll never forget. And Umbreon even said that was the incomplete version. What will it be like once it's completed? I kinda want to see that. Yeah, I know what you mean. Hey Jono, I've been thinking. I'd really like to help Espeon and Umbreon with their research. What do you think? It wouldn't be a bad idea for the Dynamo to help out, would it? I think it'd be great. Yeah, I'm glad it's not just me. Thanks, Jono. So we'll talk to Umbreon about it tomorrow, okay? I guess we ought to call it a night. Tomorrow then? Night, Jono. Well, that was certainly eventful, and, well, we're still at it the next morning. Morning, Jono. Let's give it our all again today. Indeed. Let's not save right now, but let's wrap up this episode because this is probably going to be a bit of a long one. Whew. Well, I mean, I'm glad we were able to find out more about Umbreon, and also managed to rescue Espeon. And it also helped clear up some confusion and all that involving Swadloon regarding Inflora Forest, so at least that's a few things answered with this little adventure. But there's still a lot still to learn. I said still quite a lot a few times there, didn't I? Yeah, I think on that note, this is probably a good time for me to wrap up this episode, and we will pretty much follow up on what happened after the events of this episode in the next episode. So, on that note, thanks very much for watching, everyone, and until next time, I shall catch you all later.